What's up, y'all? You already know who it is. Target individual CJBK. Um, so it's been a while since I posted a video. So I said I wanted to start like posting when there's a lot more things happening or more significant things happening. So this what just happened is very significant, right? So my girlfriend and I just got a new apartment. It's a studio. Not gonna say I wasn't excited about getting this place because I didn't necessarily want to live far from my mother again. But I don't know. My girlfriend, I don't know. She was not really feeling the idea of moving, to Brooklyn. Basically another neighborhood that's, or borough that's probably less than 10 miles from here, or maybe not less than 10, less than 20 miles from where I'm at now. And yeah, she didn't like the idea of moving into Brooklyn, and then what she says is that she's been under so much stress, and I get it. She's a parent trying to take care of a toddler, living in a one-bedroom apartment with like 4 other people. I get it. She's feeling stressed out, all those different things. But I was trying to keep it because she doesn't get B2K, but I do. So I have to take in consideration all the threats that they throw out there, including, statements about, oh, you don't have no idea, secret society is watching you, the streets is watching you. Everyone supposedly is watching someone who isn't doing nothing to anyone, but because they actually do not want to give in to this whole secret society, you do what we say or else you die or you end up in prison or jail for something you didn't actually commit. I'm not trying to give in to all this. Cause I feel like they've been doing what they're doing for centuries. And just as long as they've been doing what they're doing, there's always been people who are, for lack of better words, were a representation of God's light, like truth and morality and integrity and things of that sort. So, someone's got to stand on that side, that right side, or let's just say the white light side, because everyone is basically being coerced or moving themselves into that dark light side. That because I don't know, some people just don't like the idea of possibly being threatened or having their lives taken from them or their livelihoods, whatever the case may be. Anyway, so like I said, this is a interesting situation. Only reason I'm just trying to be a trooper about it because I realize it's not just me moving this time, it's me and one other person. So me personally, I don't know, I would have never taken it because I felt like I was paying $12.51 for a 1-bedroom apartment, a couple years back. Then all of a sudden I'm like, damn, she's rushing to get this apartment here, and we pay $1,400 for this one studio. So I kind of made my peace with that. But then now I'm just like, I realize they're attacking her. They're attacking her a lot more emotionally and psychologically. Yeah, the physical stuff is getting to her, but I think she's more connected, but not as in control with her emotions. So they're able to manipulate her a lot more than they can do with me. Because for me, what I realize is because I know that in order for me to be the strongest version of myself, I have to live in the present. I have to stay in the present. I have to make sure my mind and my consciousness is right here, right now. Because everything that they're doing is to basically change you in the present so that you'll be more inclined to do something in the future that you wouldn't normally do. So if you're keeping your mind focused on what you are feeling and what you are doing and what you are thinking at this very moment, like right now, you can sense when they're actually trying to tune you to lower vibrations. Now, with that being said, I already know they can't do nothing with me. All that they really can do is affect everyone around me and then hope that them being emotionally unstable would have some effect on me because, if it's somebody that I care about, then of course, it's somebody that I care about, so I want to help them. But then, there are moments where I realize, well, there's only but so much that I can actually do to help that person. So then I find myself feeling their emotions. Because I'm a natural empath and I'm a Pisces and whatever that they bring to mind for other people who know these types of things. I'm just, I try to make sure I am consciously mastering myself, right? But then it's like, it's difficult because it's like when you actually realize that you may have actually gotten to the point where you can master yourself and your emotions, and you know that at any given moment, you know that you can tell yourself that no matter what this person is doing, they actually don't have control over you. A person only has control over you if you allow them or whatever they're doing to actually affect you. That's why they're using technology now, because if they didn't have the technology, they would have to do all kinds of more physical things. They'd have to physically make themselves present in your life, which leaves more room for error. But with the technology, it allows them to basically be able to hide and do things a little bit more conspicuous. It allows them a little bit more freedom to be able to do whatever they want and not actually be caught or tracked. But here's the thing, though. There's nothing truly undetectable. Just like how I'm able to notice when they're tuning me, and I'm able to actually just use my God-given born hands to be able to sense when, to be able to feel sensors, locked onto, my motor cortex area, or if I can use my hand to feel them tracking a cut that's on my finger. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to this. I'm just doing what I can to master myself, and that's the only thing that we can do. Is we can only really truly master ourselves and then try to help others learn to master themselves. We can't control anyone, but aside from that, so let me point out some discrepancies that I noticed already, because I've already had the V2K people, and I'm pretty sure they're operating somewhere out here in the Bronx too, probably back in the other neighborhood I was living in, when my gang stalking first started, or at least when I became aware of it. When we got here, right, it wasn't that I didn't like the neighborhood. I don't know nothing about the neighborhood, so it's not that I don't like the neighborhood, but I'm also aware that, there's a lot of people in this city who are, actually very, very uncomfortable with me not going along with the secret society bullshit. And I'm like, look, for the most part, all I said was that I don't want to become a cop. They could have offered me something else, and I don't know, maybe I would have been a lot more cooperative, but they wanted to be assholes about everything they did, so yeah, I wasn't gonna cooperate. But anyway, yeah, like the neighborhood seems pretty cool. Like I can flex anywhere I live. Anywhere I go, I will find comfort. You know, as long as I am able to protect my peace and I am able to maintain my peace, I will find comfort wherever I am. You know, I'm always going to be respectable. I'm always going to be neighborly. I'm always going to be, helpful in whatever ways I can be if I can. Now, I honestly was not trying to rush to get this place because I remember the last time I let somebody rush me into getting the place. I ended up letting somebody who was probably connected with the secret society, and they basically tricked me into taking an apartment that was more than my income. Well, not more than my income, but more than what my suggested income should be in order to have that apartment. So now that we're here and it's two of us, I wasn't necessarily trying to rush to get this apartment, but she really wanted it. So, and I said, you know what? It's not about me this time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just be supportive. I'm gonna be supportive, and I'm gonna just go ahead and help her with whatever she needs to get this apartment. This is the apartment she wants. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help her get this apartment. Now, mind you, I have to keep in mind that the secret societies, whatever, gang stalkers, they are most likely going to play to her weak points. They're going to play to her weak points. Me, I'm always a nice guy. I'm always very cordial, sometimes nonchalant, but at the end of the day, God never puts me through anything that I can't handle. So that's why I just go ahead and live and let live. And whatever tries to cause harm to me, I already know is going to return back unto them tenfold because of the type of person that I am and the type of energy that I produce into the universe. I'm pretty sure that I'm in a good place when it comes to universal energy. So whatever harm is done to me is going to come back at every single person involved in what's happening. Now, in this building in particular, they have a security system. Every single floor, has a camera, right? I don't remember if in my original video, when we came to first see the apartment, if I noticed the camera there or not. But then I noticed again that when we came for the second interview, not the second interview, the second or the final walkthrough for the apartment, I noticed there's no camera there. But every other floor has a camera except for our floor, right? Then not only that, no chain and no deadbolt lock, right? Every other apartment has deadbolt locks. Now I'm not even tripping off the deadbolt lock part, And then you know what? Some people will say, Chris, this actually doesn't look good that you're actually recording yourself doing this because now people know, But I'm like, at the end of the day, I already know people are watching me. So it's like, and plus, I don't have any privacy anyway. Everything that I see, they see. Everything that I hear, they hear. So I'm not even necessarily worried about, I'm not even necessarily worried about who. She just wanted to, I guess we both just wanted to test out the income. But anyway, so yeah, there's no camera there. And I found that interesting that, all of a sudden I noticed on, this past Friday that there's no camera there. So I was just like, all of a sudden we don't have a camera on our floor, but every other floor has cameras. So I was like, And, the V2K, they're like, Chris, we got a setup coming for you. You have no idea. Even the Spanish neighborhood, even the Spanish community don't want you in their neighborhood. All this stuff. And I'm like, I ain't done nothing to nobody. But yet all these people got all this animosity towards me. Why? Because I don't believe in enslavement or social engineering or favoritism or anything along the lines that involves breaking down someone else who is not even a combatant or who isn't even problematic, just so that everything can be stripped from that person and then given to people who probably don't even deserve it. So that's that. Now, along with the missing camera, right? So we were told that, several things in the apartment was going to be fixed, like before we would get the keys, like watermarks and cracks and stuff like that. Then there was the moment when we came to do the final walkthrough. They didn't have the keys to get in the apartment, so they tried to get a guy to try to come through the window to see if he could open the apartment door, but that didn't work. But in the meantime, he was over here trying to, break pieces of the window so he can, climb through the window. Yeah, they never fixed that. And then this was a whole trip right here because I had moved. I didn't know that this was broken. So then what I did was I wanted to test the window to see if I could lift it up. So I unlocked it, and then this top window just came and just smashed the hell out of my finger. I mean, it's better now, but yeah. But anyway, that's that part. She's over here just chilling. Yeah, I hope she's happy. Right now, she's probably just going through her mind trying to figure out, what she's gonna do with her space. I said, look, I'm just sleeping here for the most part. But yeah, so they still gotta fix this window. They still gotta fix this crack in the window. So obviously we won't be messing with this. Also having a window on a fire escape. Before it used to sound cool until, gang stalking. Then all of a sudden I was like, nah, somebody can really just come climbing, walking down the fire escape. I said, I'm gonna need to set some booby traps on this thing. Get some infrared sensors that detect the body trying to come through the window, and then it shoots a dart or something. I don't know. But yeah, she's so happy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to just keep my cool and my peace through this whole thing. I know most of the time they basically just talking shit and just to get you scared before anything happens, and it's all about producing that loosh energy. Remember, loosh energy, LOOSH. Remember, there are entities in this universe that lives and feed off of, distress and pain and anger and sadness and guilt. There are entities that live off of low vibrational emotions. That's why they put so much effort and energy into getting us to produce those, emotions, so then something can feed off of us. Anyway, I'll check in with y'all another day. Just want to give y'all an update and I'll let y'all know that I'm living in another apartment with my girlfriend now. And we are going to try our best to, survive the gang stalking in New York City. All right. Always remember to take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.